It is April Fool's Day, and guess what? I was so not expecting this, but Bloxburg updated for April Fool's Day. We had an April Fool's update in 2021 and 2022, but then they stopped last year, and we all thought, because maybe Coffee Stain joined the team or for whatever reason, that we weren't going to be getting April Fool's updates anymore. But here we are, April 1st, 2024, Bloxburg updated. As you can see, we're not actually going to be playing Bloxburg, we're going to be playing Blox Burger. Let us welcome you to the wonderful town of Bloxburg. Beef up your look with the freshest ingredients, meet new people, and assemble the perfect friendship. Pickle the job of your choosing and pat yourself on the back for working hard. Rev up your appetite for adventure by cruising the map in a stylish vehicle. Get ready to cook up your own story. Onion your marks, get set, go! So they completely changed their description and the cover and their name. They're actually Blox Burger for the day. So let's go ahead and join the game. Oh my goodness, I just loaded in on the plot I used for the last update. All the trees are turned to burgers. Well, not all of them, but most of them. What? Okay, that's actually crazy. We've gotten April Fool's updates before, and we got one where if you did the quest, the map turned like different colors. But this is kind of crazy right off the bat just to join and we see a bunch of burger trees. It looks like some of them even have different toppings maybe. Oh yeah, like they're stacked in completely random orders, or like these is just a bunch of cheese. That's funny. That's awesome. I love that. We even have some up on the mountain. And then oh my goodness, look at the city. There are like massive toppings on top of all the buildings. But we have a massive hamburger in this little area that is used for like the ice skating rink. And then if we head over to the pier, we have a thing of french fries in Ben's ice cream shop. The Ferris wheel even changed colors of the seats. Oh wait, no, that's not even, they didn't change the colors. Those are ketchup and mustard bottles. Oh, I didn't even realize. Can you sit on them? Okay, so you can't sit on them like the seats of the Ferris wheel, but that is cool. And of course, just a bunch of random burgers everywhere. As you can see, Alan the Fisherman has some food here. We have a massive cup. And then let's see what else we have over here in town. It looks like the parking garage and gas station are the same, but over at Mike's Motors, we have a massive onion ring on top. Oh, and look at that, look inside. All of the vehicles have onion ring tires. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. That's awesome. Is there anything different for Pizza Planet? Okay, nothing different for Pizza Planet. That's the same. But over at Fancy Furniture, we have a massive partially eaten burger and a shake on top. And then inside, Susan has a ton of hamburgers. I don't know how she's gonna eat all those. And then over at Beat Nightclub, we have two massive onion rings on the outside and then a massive like cheeseburger on top. Inside is the same though, nothing different there. Okay, what about Bloxburg City Hall? Oh, we have more ketchup and mustard bottles. They're like the pillars. That's awesome. And then we have a hamburger on top. I was not expecting anything like this for an April Fool's update, but this is so fun. And like, it's so creative to replace like the pillars with condiment bottles and to replace the trees with like burgers. This is just awesome. Inside though, for City Hall is the same. Just gotta check out all the buildings and see what's different. We have a bunch of burgers on the bushes for the Bloxburg gym, and then a giant thing of mozzarella sticks on the roof. Nothing on the inside. And then we have the BFF supermarket with a massive thing of fries on the top, and then burgers on all the benches, and then we have two massive fruit juice boxes. Oh, you can see the I think it was fries coming through the roof. But that is it for the supermarket. Oh, and we have a bunch of fruit boxes outlining the edge of the supermarket as well. And then over at the hair studio, we have a cheeseburger on top. Oh yeah, that wasn't even a cheeseburger over there. It was literally just like the buns and cheese. There was no burger. But then the inside of hair studio looks the same. But then we have Green Clean over here with a massive cup, and then the dumpsters have been covered with a pile of hamburgers. That is hilarious. They're still in there, but they're covered in a bunch of hamburgers. And then we have Blox Burger itself, which has a massive hamburger on top. And I wonder if it's any different inside. Nope, all the same. We still have a few more buildings to check out though. We have Lovely Lumber over here, which is exactly the same. Nothing different here. Is there anything different in the mines? Nope, that's the exact same too. Nothing different on the mountain, of course, besides the burger trees. How about the observatory? Nope, this looks still the same. Okay, now I just gotta check the highway and the campsite. And then I assume there's gonna be a trophy like the last two April Fool's updates, so we have to figure out what the quest is to get that. But over at the campsite, we have a lot of burger trees. Other than that, though, it's pretty much the same. One thing I do find interesting is that some of the trees... Wait a second. Hold on. The reason why there were still normal trees over here is because those were outlining the plots, right? Like, you can kind of see the squares for the plots. And there's trees there unless you have the large plot game pass like I do, where I take up a whole square, but if you don't, or if there's nobody loaded in, like these plots are empty. As you can see, it's a smaller grid, so there's trees on the outside. So then why over here does this look like a square with trees? As if it's like a plot. That's very interesting. I don't know if that's just because that's where like any event is, like the RB battles or the like Halloween Haunted Mansion and the festival and all the stuff goes on here. So I don't know if that's why. I'll have to try to rejoin and see if you can pick that plot. Maybe it's something for April Fools, I don't know.
And there may have always been that square there and I just never noticed too.
The last thing to check, let's check the gas station over here. I assume nothing's changed, but we gotta check just in case. Yep, gas blocks is the same. same. Okay, well that's awesome. I do have to try leaving and rejoining just to see if we can pick that plot. Okay, you can't pick it. I assume so, but I just never noticed that square there before. I assume it's just there then because of the little areas that are added for like special updates over there. But I guess I never noticed when all the trees were the same because it's kind of hard to tell. I just never knew to look for that. But very interesting. Okay, so now it's time to find this trophy. At least it's time to try to find if there is a trophy. But again, I think there is. I would hope so. Okay, so I kind of had to look it up because I was going to be looking for forever. But this giant burger in the middle here, if you go up to it correctly, yeah, if you press it, you'll get this little eat prompt, and if you press it, you'll turn into the bottom button of the hamburger. So I have not looked at the rest, but I want to see if I can now figure out where to get the toppings, guys. I assume we have to assemble our burger, so I want to try to find the places to get the toppings by myself. But as you can see at the top, it says I turn myself into a burger. Tom, I'm Burger Elbaphant. I may actually need to look this up too because there is absolutely no hint as to where to go, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking for. Especially if some of the toppings are in like
Trees? Especially if some of the toppings are in, like, trees. There are a gazillion trees, and
I do not want to go looking through every single tree. I also don't know, like, onto all of these, or is it just stuff that you can click on? Okay, somebody in my neighborhood just helped me because I did not know where to go. So shout out to ALX_B. They made it sound like the toppings are actually just lying around and I have to go find them possibly, which would kind of make sense, like we started assembling the burger and now the toppings are lying around. Oh yeah, look at that. They said the lettuce was under the wooden bridge and here it is. Okay, so I think I can find the rest. There are massive toppings just lying around. Now that I know what to look for, I didn't know if I was supposed to like interact with stuff just like we did the original burger, but now I know what to look for. I also love that I'm just like a burger driving a car. And I don't know if there's any order, like I don't know if you can do it out of order or if they only show up one at a time, but I will keep looking and I'll be back when I find the next topping. Oh, here's the patty right here. It's over at the campsite, and I'll probably make a separate video where I go over how to find the trophy, and this will just be like my update reaction. Just because right now I'm trying to figure out where the pieces are myself, but once I figure it all out, I'll put it together in like a little mini, very short tutorial on how to collect all the pieces and where they all are. And hopefully that way it's just a little easier to follow than me just randomly searching around and finding toppings, especially if then I can like put those in order. Can for the April Fool's update. And unfortunately all the toppings are not the same size. Like that lettuce was huge, but that hamburger patty was very small. I almost missed it. So like now I have to look a little bit more closely because the pieces might be small. You can also totally go and work in any of the jobs in town as the burger you assemble. So like every time I walk in a building to look for the next topping, it keeps auto-putting me in the shift, and every time I leave it says your shift has ended. So pretty cool. You can totally work as a hamburger for the day if you'd like. Okay, I may have to ask for help again because I am not finding any of them and I am all printed out, I guess you could say, because I just finished the Roblox hunt a couple days ago, and a lot of those games had egg hunts as their event, and so I have looked through.
Every song just reminds me of you and it breaks my heart. You're still here though we're apart. I'm seeing your face in my dreams. I can't escape you.
Many games maps in the past 2 weeks, and I've had to search for lots and lots of eggs, so I'm definitely growing a little tired of hunting for things. Oh, what's this? Oh, that was a car. That was just somebody's car. Oh, I like when you jump in the water, I'm like a flopping hamburger in the water. That's funny. I do remember when I asked the person in my neighborhood earlier, they did say something about the cheese in sand, but I kind of looked over here earlier and I didn't see anything. So like unless the cheese is really small and I'm missing it, or I'm not looking, this is the only sand, right? Besides like under the water, I guess it could be under the water. Wait a second, no way, is this actually the cheese? I was thinking it'd be able to be the square cheese that's like on all the hamburgers. Look, if I press it and I press take, that's totally the cheese. Oh my goodness, does that mean some of the other toppings were disguised as things possibly too? Like they changed the shape and everything. And it's not even the same color, like look at that, that does not look like the same cheese. Oh wow, okay, that was tricky. Okay, I think it's time to get some help. It said the tomatoes are at the gym gym replaced by
Let it
dumbbells.
ride.
Yeah, definitely gonna be
Radio.
hard because I
It's
looked in
like
the gym
magic,
briefly,
but
but again, I was
invisible.
kind of expecting it to be
Happy
laying on the floor because that's what they all have
Valentine's
been, not disguised as
I'm
things.
gonna
But I've also
pump you
already looked
full
around this
of
map like
lead.
3 whole times, so I have seen this map quite enough. And plus, honestly, looking for it with somebody else is a lot of fun. Like, helping each other out when you find something instead of just all on your own. Like, personally, that's what makes Elbaphant so much fun, is I just join my neighborhood, and usually there's some people in here, and we just go hunting for it together right when it comes out. So let's see, we're at the gym. Oh, yep, there it is. I saw it on the left. Tomatoes replaced as the dumbbells.
Radio.
Wow.
So
okay,
good,
that is awesome,
it's
though. A person
gravy.
in my neighborhood also said that the onion is replaced as one of the constellations on the wall in the observatory. Very clever again. It kind of throws you off, because after that lettuce, I literally did not expect to be looking hard. I literally thought I was going to be lying on the ground everywhere.
Roblox. It's free. Roblox.
So I checked all the buildings expecting for this massive thing to be laying on the ground, but no, they're actually... Like, I didn't look closely up here because I was like, nothing big can be laying on the ground, but yep, over here, sure enough. There is the onion, okay? And then I think the last topping we have is just the bun, which they said was at Blox Burger, which makes a lot of sense, right?
It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweet, sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away. Yeah, I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know.
End the journey for the quest at Blox Burger. Okay, I don't know where at Blox Burger, but somewhere in here there is a bun. Oh my goodness, never mind. I totally misread that. They said that the bun was at Pizza Planet. Oh, how did I even miss that? The entire top of Pizza Planet is literally a bun, and that wasn't there before. I totally missed that. That is awesome. Now, go ahead and take that. There we go. Ooh, we got a trophy. Congratulations on completed. We got the burger. And I get to sing the burger, which is awesome. Let's check out this new trophy here. It says awarded for successfully becoming a Blox Burger.
And if we look closely, it is totally
A Roblox figure inside of a hamburger.
And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful.
play around with that review.
It's a song about your sweet, sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away.
It's not like
Every song just
so there's a pretty
reminds
low effort update. They didn't have to put a bunch into it, which is amazing because it was super fun.
you're still here, the we're apart.
Radio. So good, it's gravy.
Once again, I gotta just that's a little bit easier to follow along where each topping is. Back and forth, like I did. But as always, if you enjoyed, thumbs up the video, consider subscribing, and have a happy April Fool's Day.
Every song just reminds me of you, and it breaks my heart. You're still here, though we're apart. I'm seeing your face in my dreams. I can't escape you.